If you click on this video, chances are you are stuck on bench press. And chances are you seeing a lot of these guys around you that they are benching a lot more than you. You are feeling like you are behind. You look at on social media and you see guys repping like 100 kg like it is nothing. You're watching all of these videos and you apply something but you don't know what works for you. You're feeling like you cannot progress and something is holding you back. Now, I completely understand you. I've been there and I know exactly how you feel. Like, when I was trying to bench press my first 100 kg on a bench press, I was just stuck. For the 3 months, I was attempting every single week 100 kg and I couldn't do that. I failed every single time. And I was disappointed. I couldn't understand, why am I just stuck on a bench press? Like, all of these exercises are going up. Every exercise is almost is going up. But bench press, I was stuck on bench press until I realized this. And now I can bench 120 kg for reps without even noticing it. So, what did I change? So, the first thing you want to do in order to get better in bench press is you have to have better technique. Now, I know what you're thinking about. Like, man, I practice this, I know this. What you want to do is go online and watch bench press tutorial. Before every session, watch bench press and try to do exactly like the guy is doing. You want to do is you want to watch how they do. So you want to do standard bench press, you want to like everything they say. And it's not about like the technique, like technique can get you like somewhere. But certainly you cannot like add 10 kg on a bar with better technique. No. There is a point where your technique matters, but there are certain aspects that you should focus on more, and that is progressive overload. Now, this is the second thing I wanted to talk about, because when I was first starting out, I progressed on the bench press crazy. Like, I did 50, I started on 50 kg, then I went to 60, and in 2 months I was at 75, 80, 90, and then all of a sudden I was a little bit stuck. I couldn't pass the 100 kg. And it was until the point I realized I started to attempting every single week a PR. But what I was not realizing is that I was not doing more sets, because here is the thing. When you are just PR attempting every single week, you are not getting stronger. In fact, you're getting weaker because your body is not optimizing for more reps. You see, when you can do like 2 sets with 70% of your maximum weight for reps, for 5 to 8 reps or even more, then all of a sudden your bench will start to go up. Because you are not hunting ego, you're hunting progress. And this is what, like, it is the alpha and the omega. If you can understand the highly probability of progressive overall, which means you will progressively overall every single session by little weights like 1 kg, 2 kg, and then you will go and progress every single time. Now, the third thing I want to talk about is you need to change a little bit your split. Because when you are benching like once per week, this is not enough. Like, we want to do is bench 2 or 3 times per week. Because if you want to max out your technique, your reps, your sets, you just have to be able to do more of it. It's the same with like, if you want to be, for example, like best wrestler, you obviously gonna do it more. It's like, I've seen USA wrestlers, they are doing like 3 times a week. But when I look at Dagestani guys, they are doing every single day. Now, obviously, we are not wrestlers, we are strength athletes, so we need to do it in less frequently, because we are doing with weights. So you want to do full body or upper lower, because push pull legs, I made a video about this, so check some of my videos about frequency of training, and you need to watch this, because frequency of training does matter if you're natural. If you enhance, that doesn't even matter. You should be click off this video and never watch this. But if you're natural and you want to get better on bench press, then you have to watch till end. Now, what you want to do is also place bench press at the start of your video, at the start of your training. When you are bench pressing, you want to start with it, because when you are start with it, you can make huge gains. Whatever you start with, will you make progress. So if you want to get better on bench press, then you have to start with it. And you want to do is 2 or 3 sets. Now I usually do 2 because I'm doing full body and I'm not doing like more sets. And this is because I'm optimizing for hypertrophy more, not more strength training. But this also works because when you want to get bigger, you have to get stronger. So when you want to do is, first of all, you want to warm up. So you will warm up with the bar, then you will go with 50% of your weight, and after that you will go on your working sets. And working sets, these sets are only counting. So you will do with 70% and 80%, and you will switch off between. So in full body 1, you will start with 70% and go on 80%. In the next workout, you will do 75% of your maximum weight and then 80%. And then you will go to 80 to 90, and over time, you will stay a little bit there to 80, 90, and after that, like maybe for a month, you will not PR attempt, but after a month, you will try PR attempt. Now, it will seem the weight is easier than before, because when you are doing 70 to 80% of your maximum weight, or even 90%, then your body will adapt. So you will do 5 to 8 reps, and you will try to do with better technique. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is you also have to be in caloric surplus, because it is harder to get stronger on bench press when you're cutting. But if you're maintaining or you a little bit bulking like I do, like little bulk, you can progress better. So when I was like 75 kg, I could bench press like 100 kg. And now I'm 77, I could bench press like 120 for 3 reps. And this is because I bulked a little bit. But if you want to get easier and more like easier, you have to bulk more, because when you are like huge, it's easier for you to bench more. So now the next point I want to talk about is you have to stop caring what other people think of you, because when you go there and you start with bench press and then on another training you start with bench press, like maybe some people will think about you, oh, this man is so crazy, he is just starting with bench. Listen, stop caring about them and just do it. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is you have to also be recovering better, because if you're going to do high loads, then you have to rest more. Because if you're not sleeping 7 to 9 hours a day, you are not focusing and you will be not progressing, because your body is every time under stress. I've seen that. If I see my friend is sleeping like shit, is sleeping 3 hours every single night, and then like on weekends he sleep like 7 hours, of course I'm gonna beat him because he's not sleeping well. So this is just few important things in order to get stronger and bigger bench press. And if you follow all this, I will quickly summarize. So first of all, you need to stop PR attempting every single week. Try to reduce the weight and try to do 70-80% or even 90% of your maximum weight for reps. You don't want to do PR attempts after PR attempts. The second thing, you want to change the frequency of your bench press, because if you can bench press 2 or 3 times per week, your bench press will get better. Now, the third thing I want to talk about is you have to put it in the start of your training. So when you're starting out, go and start with bench press. You want to do 2 sets or 3 sets and just do with 70 to 80%. Now, before that, you want to do warm-up sets, but 2 working sets. And if you combine all of this with actual pauses in between, you also, I forget to mention, you also want to rest 3 minutes or more between sets, because this will ensure that you are recovered and you can bench the weight. So, if you're going to do all of this, plus you will bulk a little bit and you will also have good sleep, I promise you, if you just be consistent, if you just stick to your plan, you will get stronger. So thank you for watching this video, and we will see you in the next one.